320. And lethal dab. Never been easier, boys. What can I say? What is up, guys? Control here, and today's video is going to just be on Teemo and Lulu. I kind of had a build that was actually working quite well for us. We went 8 and 5 in plat with this deck. It was one of the ones that I didn't really think was going to work at all at first. I thought Teemo Lulu was just going to be kind of a meme, right? I really didn't see the whole, Lulu supporting Teemo thing being good enough and the supporting cards being worthwhile to run. But it ends up that that's actually kind of not true. The initial lab that we started with was just going to be a kind of like elusive aggro deck. But we quickly moved away from this and tried a more mid-rangey approach, still sticking with the Wayfinders, obviously, because Lulu is Ionia, and that kind of just makes sense with Teemo. So the idea was we would just play a ton of spells to get 17 in this list and then 23 units. And then we would just go for like Deep Meditation, Claw the Dragon, and Eye of the Dragon synergy to kind of just have more units on board to allow the Lulu support to be a little bit better and kind of just like bust out threats was kind of the idea. And then we got to run it to a ton, like an absolute ton of tech cards. So the only problem right now is like the metagame is not that aggressive, so the really, really cheap spells that you can play aren't that great. Previously, I'd be really happy to play stuff like Health Potions, even Jury Rigs were kind of okay. Obviously PNZ though, you don't want to have that number juiced up too much. That's kind of why I don't run Thermo, is just because I don't like it being too high, because then the Wayfinder does not work. But Health Potions are definitely solid if the metagame is a little bit faster. But right now we're kind of in the experimentation phase, and a lot of people are playing Ace Souls and stuff, so Health Potions aren't the best. So what we do is we run a couple cheap spells, Recall and Rush, both one-ofs. I think Recall is pretty good, probably better than the Rush, but Rush is nice for just cheeky kind of good trades and lethals occasionally. Got double Key Guardian for Cycle, very good card, just solid. Retreat is core, very, very strong card in this deck for bouncing your good old Wayfinders and getting the Lulu into play for free, or the Electrogrid / Shadow Assassin. Then we got some Concussive Palms, just good for combat. I think this could be a 2 of easily, and you could bump up the Deny to a 2 of as well. But for me, Deny is a little bit weird first couple days of his set because you don't really know what the metagame's like, so it's kind of hard to tech because of that. So I figured it was better to focus on tech cards that kind of interact with my opponent's units, because it's more consistently going to be the case that they run units than spells. That being said, Deny was pretty good, and I probably would bump it up to a 2 if I did play this deck again today. Whimsy, actually a pretty solid card. We played this as like a Will of Ionia filler, and man, I had one game where I just had 4 Whimsies in my hand against like a Demacia deck, and that guy was not having a good time, man. Everything he did just got whimsied and traded into by Lulu, and we kind of just hard won based on that. This card's actually pretty good in this deck. It does quite a bit. Obviously, it does not hit champions, so it's not insane. And, you have it with the Lulu champion spell as well, so, you're going to get a lot of them occasionally. I do think it's worth running, though, as a 4-mana burst speed spell. It's quite good. And then Meditation, Core, obviously just for cycle, getting cards in your hand, and 1 Dawn and Dusk as a really sweet finisher. Super nice card. Love this one, and I wouldn't play the deck without it. As far as units go, it's pretty straightforward. You get your Teemos as your only 1-drops for the Wayfinder. That's the main combo in the deck. You Wayfinder out, you get the Allegiance to go off, you get 2 Teemos on board, and then you bounce, and then you do it again, and you get 4 Teemos, because you're going to shuffle some more Teemos in your deck with Parade Electrogrid. Really sweet card. I found this one was a decent tech option as well. Just good because it has a support tag to kind of level up Lulu, alongside like the Young Witch working as well with that. But they're both pretty good at that, and they do protect, the kind of bigger cards you have in the deck, or sorry, smaller cards you have in the deck, because then they level up you Lulu and you're going to get the barriers. And I think that when you do have the Help Pixes, it makes this deck a lot more easy to play. And I do think that, the support buff is also nice as well, getting leveled up. I would say that Lulu is a card that is kind of likely to get nerfed. I think she's really strong across the board, so I wouldn't be surprised to see something about her change. Maybe like the length to which you grow when you support a unit gets reduced a little bit, maybe to like a 3-4 or something, then like a 4-5. But she seems to be the strongest champion so far this release. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see her nerfed, but she's not nerfed yet, so she's very good. Happy with her. And then you get the Young Witch, just very solid card. The quick attack is sweet. This is another one of the really, really powerful support cards you just play in basically every Lulu deck. Super, super strong. Not so much to say about her. 1 Shadow Assassin. As a 1/2, she kind of feels underwhelming, but the card draw is still nice. And, it's really good with the retreats, so that's why I like to run her as a 1-of. And also, when you do play her with a Lulu, I mean, the stats don't matter. She just gets buffed up, so that's another thing to keep in mind. Chump Pump's core just for the shrooms to kind of get the Teemos leveled, so you don't have to worry about that. And that's effectively the deck. It's one that I would say has a very weird playstyle. I think that you should definitely watch the video, at least for the mulligans in the first couple turns, to see what I'm doing. Because I think if you just grab this deck and go try and ladder with it, you might not have the best time ever. It's one where, you know, you have a lot of weird things to do. It's not a deck that, you know, you're just running like basically 35 units and it's like, okay, well, you're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 curve. This deck is not like that. You're playing reactively most of the time and for combos. So it is a little bit more difficult to play. So, you know, it could be daunting at first, but check out some of the VODs that I have and, you know, maybe you can pick some stuff up from there. So generally, as far as mulligans go, look for Young Witch, Lulu, Teemo, Retreat if you have any of the good units like Teemo and the King Cow Wayfinder. And also, King Cow Wayfinder is a good card to keep too. Your slower matchups also look to keep Chump Lump. That should be fine. But for the most part, those 4 or 5 are the core as far as mulls go. That's about it. You can also keep either Dragon Claw, the Dragon in certain matchups, especially with a Chump Lump. They're nice. Just to kind of have those pop off early, you know, protect you and give you a little bit more damage / shield your Nexus from some damage. That's effectively the deck though. Enjoy the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Teemo Lulu is actually pretty good. It's not bad. So if you're going to craft these cards, don't feel bad about it. It's not a waste. They're definitely pretty solid. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I will catch you guys tomorrow with, I believe, Swain. Some Swain gameplay. But enjoy the Teemo for now. Appreciate you guys. Have a great one. Leona Asol, okay. I don't know about that combo. I wouldn't say I'm really the biggest fan. Wump is a card. It's stunned when I play it on 4. I mean, he is first action on 4, so Wump's actually not the worst card to keep ever. Retreat's kind of okay. I think I just do this. Kind of weird. My mulligan might just be wrong. Like, I might just want to look for, like, Lulu and the Wayfinder instead. I'm almost just kind of, like, thinking that's right, because the thing is, like, I don't actually do anything with my early game units. The Eye of the Dragon's a good blocker if I have her online with the 2 spells that I play in around, but that's not going to happen super early. Get rewarded pretty heavily too. Nice. Super sweet. No Lulu though. I want the Lulu. Where's my Lulu? Lulu Teemo. Yes, you're looking at it, my friends. Lulu Teemo. Some would even call it Teemo Lulu. Oh. Well, hello.
2, 3, 4.
Don't mind if I play a Teemo here.
Sunlight guide you, my brethren.
Are we gonna have the classic triple Teemo play? I could actually have a curve where we go like Wayfinder to Teemo, we let the Witch or the Wayfinder die, and then we have what, like 5 Teemos with the Dawn and Dusk? It's kind of insane.
The dawn has arrived. With its light, the Solari will
Sure.
ignite the heavens. The sun's splendor revealed.
Big boy stun.
Eyes open. What granted?
Okay, I'm playing Chump Lump next round. I have a deny in case he does some fishy stuff here, but I really want the shrooms to level them. Because otherwise it's like 2 hits and only 30 shrooms. Oh man. So we only get 30 shrooms in the deck, but I mean, saying you only have 30 shrooms in the deck is still a ton. Probably not exactly this one. I don't really need board space for any reason for the most part, so this should be fine. So 1-2 trades here. Leona doesn't do anything, and I push 4 damage. Otherwise, I can push 5.
Believe or burn.
Maybe pushing 5 is better, honestly. Actually, I do push 5 because the last Teemo levels them up. Okay. What's my biggest tip for reaching Masters this season? Just play 1 deck and take breaks after you lose 2 in a row. You want to learn 1 deck inside out, and you want to play that deck a lot. You want to take a break when you lose 2 in a row. That's about it, and have fun. If you don't have fun, you're going to give up pretty fast. So I think make your goal not just to get Masters, but to enjoy the game. Because if all you do is you want to get Masters, you're going to get upset when you lose a lot. But if you play a deck that you have fun with, that you like, and just have an enjoyable time, maybe you just get there and learn some stuff along the way. That'd be the way that I would approach something like that. Doesn't mean it's the right way to do it or anything, but that's how I would approach that type of a goal. I think every time I've tried to go for like X or whatever rank, like rank 1 or Masters fast, like I just end up not having as much fun. Because whenever I lose, I just get really frustrated, I find. And for me personally, that ruins some of my enjoyment from games like this. I end up finding that I just don't have as much fun when my main focus is just winning. Whereas, you know, I prefer doing stuff like this. Like Teemo's bad or anything, right? Like the champion's actually really good, and I mean, we're like what, 4-0 now with the deck, and it's kind of just popping. So, you know, I can't really say anything bad about it. I mean, obviously it's pretty good. But I think try to have fun and play what you like. And if what you like isn't good, then yeah, you probably have to swap it up and try something a little bit better to get Masters. Let's just keep that kind of stuff in mind. That's all. It's my main job. It has been for quite a few years, but I'm starting something new pretty soon. Going to be a part-time digital athlete. Definitely would be a change. Oh man, the double hush into double Teemo clear. Poggers. I can rush Whimsy, I guess. I could also just like rush something else to just attack for more damage. This card heals him. You can just like let one Teemo die. Buff the most useless card. Put him at 1, and then shrooms will just kill him. Yep. GG. How many mushrooms does he have? 64. Pretty good amount. And, you know, it's not guaranteed he's going to die, but it's pretty likely. So, you know. Hit him with the Diana Sweat. Yeah, just picks up like 4, no big deal. GG. That mulligan decision, man, was so nice. I mean, obviously we picked up the double Wayfinder, but kind of glad I did. GG's gonna win. Yeah, I think the deck's pretty good right now. I think the reason why this deck is good, though, is because people are playing a lot of Targon, and I think that Teemo does generally just do very well into Targon. Lux Leona, I think it's probably just a hard maul. A broken is 1 will. I think you can play 1 will of Ionia instead of Whimsy if you want. I think that's fine. Like I should cut the Shadow Assassin or something for it. I don't really have any problems with that. I have the spell hands. Oh, Young Witch to support a Young Witch. Oh, baby. Oh. Oh, singular will equals will nation. My bad. Sorry. I mean, the card's just expensive. Makes it kind of tough to use, I think. So he plays Remembrance this round. I don't have enough mana to Key Guardian my Lulu. Is it actually a 5-head play to just play the Young Witch here, assuming Remembrance, and then let one of them get challenged if it's one of the challenge cards, which happens 40% of the time? Because if I just play Lulu here, she's just going to die and I won't get a support off this round. Whereas this way I can do 3 damage and get a support off. I think I do the 5-head line where I play the bad card on purpose. This is a good reason to be running Deny. That's one of the cards that we do want to hit. Zoom. Zoom. So cute. Where did this man's card go? That's like turbo elusive, man. Holy. I'm going to Key Guardian my Lulu this round to draw first, I think. If I pick up a spell, then Claw the Dragon comes out for free. Well, that would have been nice a few rounds ago. I think I just let his cards attack here and save spell mana for the Teemo. Take the 8. I actually don't care. Give it to me. It was that or just block with Claw, and I don't really think I care right now. I can get you the code after this game, if you'd like it. Now I have Wayfinder. I mean, the whole Teemo thing works 80% of the time. I get 3 Teemos. They just level up, but I also get a good blocker for next rounds. I also have support targets. This should be the play, I think.
Eyes open. Watch Francis. We will not suffer unbelief.
They will not escape punishment.
This way! Go! Swiftly!
Oh no, you gotta relax, man. Please.
Back the darkness.
Please, dude. No, I was so excited. Why does he have to do this to me? Why? Why do you have to get hush value? No.
My best.
Oh, dude, I was literally nutting in my pants, man. Fuck. Oh, I just got baited so hard. I have no Teemos left to shuffle on the deck. I need to get my Parade Electric Grid.
The sun is shining.
So the retreat block's bad here. I don't even think I want to like return. I mean, actually, if I return the Lulu into play, she levels and then I get the help picks for next round. So that's actually kind of good. So I can bury her up. So I guess I play. So look, I need 3 units. So I guess I would just return this to block with then. Play this normally. I have no space for the Dragonlings, but that's fine.
Within. Let's brighten up their day.
It will be done.
I could also just let this die so I don't take that much damage. Or I guess I let this die and then I just like get this again. But I still don't have space for the Dragonling. I kind of need the damage from these to win, I think. Wasted the barrier as well. Do I upload my decks to Mobilytics? I usually upload my decks when I'm editing them for YouTube. And I'm going through that that whole kind of thingamadog. That's generally when I'm going to upload them, if I do upload them. Which if I do a YouTube video, as always, I will always upload the Mobilytics thing. Have it in the description of the video. Okay. I don't really know if there's a benefit to playing that. I don't lose mana or anything, but I don't also gain anything really.
What is gained when
Deep meditation, okay. Whimsy, rush. Whimsy, concussive palm, okay. I don't really want to whimsy stuff. If this guy is hush again, I swear to God, dude.
armed and ready.
I S2G. Is that it? Is there any reason to attack with this here? I get room for the Dragonling, maybe? I can still find them. Dude, 9 damage. 9k still kind of feels like a loss.
No mercy for heretics.
I can make it 10 with the rush here, which we kind of do want to do. Every point matters here. Maybe that's just wrong though. I need to make it to another attack phase, so I think based on that logic, I mean, it's just really not the play.
Roll this.
10 shrooms, he's at 5. See, putting him at 3 made me feel good about that play, but now that he's not at 3, it feels a lot less good.
Breathe in.
Takes an eternity to rank back up. Yeah, it's definitely not fast in this game. I don't get a unit with concussive bomb.
From this land.
I don't get anything for damaging units with this deck, I don't think.
You like magic?
Like good. Is it just this? I guess I can still palm if I block with the Lulu and she lives, so this is probably fine.
We're in this together.
Oh no. Oh no. You can't get 2 final sparks here. I barrier your my Lulu. Can still play a spell now. I guess he could combat and then maybe that was actually too preemptive. Fuck. That was potentially a little bit too early to do that. Shit. So I have to save the mana for deny now, I think. Whimsy, I mean, Whimsy's always going to be good into Radiant Guardian. There's no doubt about that, right? I really don't think there's any thing to talk about, really, in that case. It's like probably the best case scenario and the one that you're going to see the most often where this card will succeed is just into Radiant. It's going to be where the card looks good. You're going to be like, wow, this feels so good. I get to trade or force him to use something defensively. And that's just nice. But the issue with it is it just doesn't do anything to the blocks, which is kind of the main problem right now, I would say at least. Okay. Yep, you can't use Pix as a response term. So kills the Teemo. This should be a deny for me, I think. I don't get to deny a single combat is the only problem with this and why it might actually not be good. And it could be a bait for me to actually do this now. Because he can single combat next round and still kill my stuff. And the Teemo's just a 1-1. I think best line of play for us is actually to hold on to this. Can Whimsy the combat? That's true, unless it's on Lux, but yeah. You're not wrong. Yeah, I guess, I mean, I don't get to play Young Witch and Open then is the only thing. But yeah, you're right. This is kind of, yeah, no, I think, yeah, it's true. Sure. Good call. That's a champ boosting control. I would have not denied that. I mean, playing the Young Witch is very comparable. It's just the Teemo level up is kind of good in some cases. It's not really that big of a difference here, but it does matter a little bit. Does anyone else have the feeling that he's going to play 5 Hushes? I really feel like he will. I agree. Which into Teemo is better for sure. GG. You don't heal off barriers in this game, so that's no healing for him and we win. Ooh, let's go, dude. Oh man, after that hush to kind of just like clap our Teemo, that feels so good to win with. Nice. And thank you, chat, for the boost. I appreciate it. Sometimes you guys are smarter than me. By sometimes, I mean most of the time. You know, I will say I have my days too. Is this one of you guys or is somebody playing the same thing? We're on evens. Should be fine. Snipe could be. Could be. Man, I've been lurking for a while. I enjoy the streams and YouTube videos. Thank you. I appreciate that, person. I usually lurk when I watch streams too. Hey, buddy, you gotta chill out. Carsey, relax. I mean...
Where'd she go? Please, Dad. Shh, quietly.
Okay, buddy, you gotta relax. This guy really needs to slow down here. Hold your horses, my friend. I don't like that he's like not all in on the Wayfinder combo. Like the alpha part about this deck is you just always pull Teemo with Wayfinder. Mixing into 2-1s just makes it not as cool. Like this is just dope.
First step's the hardest.
better Teemo wins. What can I say, boys?
This way.
Vandal scouts are never afraid.
Imagine blocking with your Teemo. Oh, so bad. I can't picture it myself, gentlemen. But you know, the opponent can. Blocking with the Teemo. Biggest SMH ever. Drawing a third King Cow without drawing a Parade Electric Grid is also kind of cringe, though.
I hear he's bad news.
I think it's one Teemo. Oh no. The nice thing here is I don't even have to block his Teemo with my Teemo. I can block with my Young Witch. Play a Wump. That is fine. Get a 3-2 when I play my Shrooms as well. My Teemo will flip. I actually get a value block into his Teemo. I kind of just clap him here, honestly. This might just be an FF. The Young Witch is broken here, man. Actually, it's insane. Whew. Kind of cringe, not gonna lie, boys. I really just want to apologize to this guy.
Think they can see me? Success is planting your mushroom trap.
It just feels sad, you know? Uh-oh. The deck card! The Teemo shuffled back in the deck! Ah, I got outplayed, oh no! This guy's insane! It would have been like 5 times worse if I didn't block though. Because then I just have like 30 Shrooms in my deck. But we're still okay. I don't have space to play the Wayfinder for my one Teemo. Oh, Lulu though is pretty good.
Look, Lou, I made a pix too. Hello.
I get a heal with the Dragonling, which will be a 4/4. This combo is so sweet, man. Ooh, Protector. Ooh, so scary. Ooh. I maybe actually want to hold the Whimsy for the Protector unit, though. So I might actually have to let the Lulu die, then. Wait, no. If I support the Lulu, she flips and then she kills the Protector. So I do this. And then she's a 4/4 with quick attack. So smart. Genius. And then my card lives. For space reasons, do I want to let this go in? Do I actually I maybe should meditation here, actually, instead of waiting so long. I think because I have Wayfinder, it's maybe okay. But attack. Where are you going, Pix? Which is so good. Actually insane, yeah. Really, really good. Isn't the 8 mana 8/8 stun 2 dragons 2 OP? I don't think so. There's a lot of decks that can play too fast to beat it. I think it's good right now because a lot of people are playing stuff that's a little bit slower because it's the start of the set and everybody wants to play more fun stuff. And right now, a lot of the fun stuff is slow stuff that involves invoking. And the things you invoke to are really good to stun, and stuff like Aesol is really good to stun. And the card is just good into mid-range decks. I think the reason why it seems like it's good is because a lot of people are playing decks that can ramp it out fast, whether that's with Freljord or Demacia. Okay. He just wants me to go in, sure. I'm kind of just okay with that, I guess. I don't think I Whimsy here. It feels like it's a lot better to Whimsy a big buffed up elusive card that he has. Yeah. I feel like that may make him angry. Pass because I'm not going to be playing another spell no matter what it is here. Oh, picks. Oh, I drew a Shroom. That's not good.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
So, I should probably help picks my elusive card over the Lulu still. Wait, actually, I should have really done that because now this is 5 mana. That was really bad for me. But it's okay. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. I have 10 total mana. If I want a Whimsy, do I actually play Wayfinder instead to get a Teemo over here? I feel like 4/4 and Shrooms is maybe even just better, but 5/5 Teemo is a good look. So let's do 5/5 Teemo because it's fun.
Eyes open.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Off we go.
Okay. So I should Whimsy my 1/1, I guess. Or just do this, I guess. Sorry. On my 1/1 barrier. And then I want to Whimsy the Green Glade, yeah. Can you do the Yone emote? Yeah, it's actually my favorite. My second favorite, sorry. It's super good, the Wank. My favorite is obviously going to be Lulu Sip. It's just too good. Top tier emote. The best in the game, by far. Second, though, probably Yone Wank. Really sweet. The pass is good from him. The pass is kind of just smart. I played one spell here. So he gets to block one of my elusive cards so I don't have lethal. I'm up 1. If I play this, I'm up 2. He may decide to attack then. So I actually have to pass back here. Good play. I think it's just something like this. 2 connect, so my 1/1 goes in, and then Teemo gets blocked by the 1/1. Maybe quick attack Teemo because of that, in case he plays. I mean, I guess quick attacking Teemo doesn't matter. This gets blocked anyways. I guess I just buff the Teemo, and I don't attack with this. Everything else is fine though. I get that back is the only thing. But my elusive cards are around, so I can still just block with the witch, and I'm always gonna have the picks.
You like frogs, huh?
He does block with it, so interesting. So how does he win now? The health buff. Okay, poggers. I can't rush it down. Rush is only 1 damage. So I think I'm still like leaning towards 1+ double shroom here over the meditation. Should have Lulu'd the witch. Actually, yeah, you're right for sure. I should have done that. That would have been meant that the Teemo went in, right? 100% a really bad play on my part to not do that. Sorry about that. I guess the thing is, like, the Teemo becoming a 5/5 was kind of just like stuck in my head, because that's a really good meme. But yeah, the witch getting buffed made a lot more sense, and then the barrier on the Teemo made more sense for sure. Like, you flip it. Because even if you just look at it stat wise, it's like a 1/1 becoming a 5/5 versus like a 2/2 becoming a 5/5. So I definitely messed up there. But sometimes in order to realize you mess up, you need to actually mess up. And in this case, I decided to, you know, just bite the bullet, mess up, and I allow you guys the opportunity to realize that I make a mistake. And, well, I admit my wrongdoing. You know, I was talking to some of my friends who stream Hearthstone, and they were saying that, like, they basically just never say that they misplay whenever they misplay, because most people who watch just wouldn't really get that they messed up. And I kind of thought that was smart because, you know, I feel like a lot of time when I play Runeterra, like, I'll fuck up a couple times in every game. And I just go, oh shit, I fucked up. Stuff like that. And then people think I'm like bad, whereas other people don't say that stuff. But one of the most common things you'll hear me say is that oh yeah, I just fucked up, like I suck, stuff like that. But a lot of other people don't do that, and I think that's maybe like a better way to go about it. To just like not admit that you're wrong and wait for people to like point it out, and even when they point it out, just say no, you're wrong. Because then you just seem like you're really smart. Oh my god. What a play. It's a Ranger base. How you been, man? Whimsy is very good against elusive units. Actually insane. And I think we figured out who the better Teemo player was. This guy had one on turn 1, but I'm not gonna lie, boys. What can I say? I'm a Teemo main. North America's best Teemo player, probably the best Teemo player in the world. So it's pretty obvious who's gonna come out on top here. The man with the most. Control the board, baby. That's me. And this is Teemo. About to clap this guy's cheeks here real quick. 5-5 Teemo going in, doubling those shrooms, boys. We're so good. 1v1 me, that you can do with channel points on Sundays. I will 1v1 you in whatever game you want that I own. Easy money, gentlemen.